All right, so let's go over how we should create our digital journal and just some fast and easy ways to do this. So I want to just open up an untitled presentation and I want to choose a blank layout, right? You can delete those off as well or just choose a blank layout. It doesn't matter. And so now shape, you want to just choose a rectangle. We're not going to be really picky here. Choose a rectangle. Make it almost the same width as the page. Now let's just choose a color just to color this. Let's say we want to do purple. No, you know what? Let's make it green. I like green. Green is money. All right. So now I want to create tabs on this. And so first, I want to do my name tag. And then I'm going to just type in name. That's that. And so now I want to do tabs on the side. I'm going to choose this funky little shape here. That's going to make name tags for me. Rotate this to 90 degrees. Paste it to the edge. Then from there, I just want to copy and paste it. Again, I want to have 6 of these. So I'm just going to copy and paste 5 of them. It doesn't matter, where they kind of land on here. The only thing that matters is the first one and the last one. I'm going to hold Control or Shift on the Mac. And I'm going to select all of them, go to Arrange, Distribute vertically. So now it's going to even them out for me. So now if you want, you can type in on them, KWL, and you notice how the letters are huge. You just select on it and just reduce the size to about 10 or 11. Right? And you can continue to do that for the rest of your tabs. Now, I like 3-ring binders, and so I want to do rings on mine. So let's create some rings. And again, this edge right here just needs to be flush. So I'm going to do it so it can be flat up against it. As soon as I have it flat up against it, I want to copy and paste. So you notice it's having a red line show up just to show me, hey, this is flat with this thing just like the first one was. And again, it doesn't matter how many. You can do 3, you can do 12, you can do 25. It doesn't matter how many you do. You just want to do enough to make you satisfied. All right, so like I said, the first one and the last one are the only ones that's important. And we want to kind of highlight them and select them just like we did the tabs over here. Go to Arrange, go to Distribute. We want to distribute them vertically, and it's going to even them out. So now let's say, for instance, I want to design or a player. So let's say, for instance, I like soccer. And so we're going to go with a transparent soccer player. And I'm going to put him here. I want to minimize it. And I want to have him on the page, right? Let's also say, for instance, I like money. And so let's choose transparent money. And all transparent just means is there's no background to it, right? And so you can choose whichever one works for you or fits for you. I'm going to choose the one where they're all in the air, right? I minimize it to kind of fit how I want. And boom, I got money falling all over the place. Now let's say, for instance, I want to now build the rest of it. So now I want to right click this one, hit duplicate. I want to right click it again and hit duplicate. But this time I want to get rid of the name tag. And I want to get rid of, no, I want to keep the soccer player. So now I want to highlight everything on the page. I want to go to Arrange, Rotate, Flip horizontally. So it kind of now looks like everything I had. If I wanted to look like it really was on a book, I would rotate this and it doesn't work. So since it doesn't work the way I want it to, I'm just going to take them off. And I'm not going to have any images on my back. And so now this looks like a back cover, right? I got the front cover, I got the back cover. Now let's work on the inside. So I'm going to get rid of this name, this and these 2 images. And instead of having a green background, I'm going to change it to a white background. And so now I can start to build my pages. And so now if you're linking tabs, what I would do is I would start from here. I would do this one, link it, right? So if I'm linking this KWL chart and I select the link, slides in the presentation, I want to say next slide and I want to hit apply. If not, I want to link it and say take me to slide 1, apply, right? So that now when I click on this, it'll take me to slide 1. Now if you want to change the text in there for that link to KWL, change it to KWL. And so now the one that you already had there, you can take it off and change it and edit it how you see fit. KWL, make sure it's linked to the next slide in the presentation. Boom, you got the line KWL. So that now, when I click present and I look at this from this perspective, I can just click on this and it takes me to that slide, right? So that now when I go to KWL, I don't have to link this one because I'm already there. But I will have to link the next one. If I link the next one, let's just say I title this one Terms. Slides in the presentation. Next slide. Boom. So now I can literally title this Terms. And we do the same thing as the first one. We make sure the 4 arrows pops up and I minimize it to 10. It needs to be smaller. I minimize it to what's going to fit. So now I duplicate this. I now have the next slide. So now when I click on this, there's nothing there. Boom, next slide. It's taking me to that next slide. So that's how you kind of build it. And once you do that for that second one, now I want to do it for the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and the sixth one should take you to the back cover. And so that's kind of one design you can do on building this.